Shalom. This is Following Yeshua. Welcome again to the Rock. And we are in a economic depression. I I'm not an economist. I'm not trained in that. But there are some things that your eyes can't deceive you in. There are certain things that you can look at and say, whoa, yeah, that's a sign. You can look at whether it be used car lots, you can look at, you know, home sales, home prices. How about the fact that gold went over 4,000 and silver is the highest it's been, what, since? It's the highest it's been in 14 years, $47, $48 an ounce. Things are crashing. I believe it was Rite Aid. I believe it was Rite Aid. Said they were closing all their stores. Um, Jobs are going away. And along with that, AI is becoming ever more popular, ever more useful for uh, operations for businesses and things like that. Robots. Yeah, it's a significant change taking place. Um, more and more and more people have to keep their eyes open and they have to see the things that are going on and they're going to have to prepare. It's not a matter now of when I have time. When a large majority of this population, large majority, don't have $500 in savings. When a large majority of people are living paycheck to paycheck, literally paycheck to paycheck, you have a significant problem. And there aren't really any answers anymore. We're already at a point where things are significantly changing. Family is moving in with family. Um, you know, Not a lot of people know people that own a piece of property, so it's not as easy as, hey, excuse me, can I just bring my travel trailer or, you know, camp out in your property? It's not that simple anymore. Now it's complicated. Now, people are moving into the same house together under, a family per bedroom. And yet, still, so many people neglect the more simpler things that you can do. Everybody, and I mean everybody, if you have a roof over your head, has the ability, as far as I can think of right now, of growing something. Whether it's a green bean in a cup to, um, you know, putting some raised beds in your backyard, or using your patio, and some Rubbermaid totes, or something along those lines. Everybody can grow something. There's something that you have in your kitchen right now that you eat that you could probably grow and wipe that cost away. There are money saving measures. I'm still surprised at how many people are relying on credit cards to fund their extras. They're funding their coffee, their Starbucks, their men still trying to impress women, running out there and buying things they can't afford, or, I don't understand that. Or how about a woman coming and telling you, in order to date me, you need to pay my bill. And if you don't pay my bill, then you broke. And a man takes some offense to that. Well, I don't want to, be broke, and I want to be able to get her attention. So let me go ahead and pay her bill, and let me go ahead and go even further in debt to try and show out. This ain't a show out time. This is, for a lot of people, survival time. It's not the time to be trying to show out like you got it. This is the time to make sure you got it. To make sure you actually got it. It's all fun and games until it hits home. It's all fun and games until it hits home. It's all fun and games until, you realize that, what it says in Proverbs, was it 22, it was 22:3, or 22:7, and 27:12. The prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. The foolish man passes on and is punished. Now is a time of prudence. It's time of wisdom. It's not a time of being religious. It's not a time of being foolish. It's not a time of making foolish mistakes. It's a time of prudence. It's a time of being wise. It's a time of, the book of Sirach and the Apocrypha tells us which things that men need. They're in two different sections. In one section it says, I don't have the verses, I'll post them in the description. But it talks about, we need iron and we need flour and we need grapes and we need, it tells you water and a roof over your head to cover shame. It'll tell you things that you need. But we're in this time that because so many people don't have and did not foresee, with all these pastors and all these religious leaders that we out there, very few did any warning and letting you know to take what's happening serious. They just kept saying, pay your tithes, pay your offerings, and watch the Lord work. Pay your tithes, pay your offerings, and watch the Lord work, while they continued to make money off of you. While they continued to make bank off of you. While they sold you the word. Sold it to you. It's amazing. It is amazing. And it is sad because next year is going to be worse. We talked about that snowball. We think the violence this year is bad. Next year is going to be worse. You're going to keep seeing these things fall down. When things fall down, there really isn't anything that you can do about it. Your job is to prepare. Your job is to be like Joseph or Joseph. And in your years of plenty, put back, because the years of famine come. And almost everybody's life, everybody at some point in time in their life has a famished year, has a year. It may be you lost your job. It may be, anything could happen. And you want to try and mitigate that stuff. You want to try and make sure you're in a position that you can absorb that as much as possible. We're at a time now where people can't. And everybody, when stuff was coming in, they were living it up. They were living it up. New cars, people buying cars for $600, $700, $800 a month, buying houses they can't afford, living lifestyles they can't afford, taking advantage of every single Amazon Prime, Prime deal day, oh, I can buy this $700 TV for $500. And yet you don't even need a TV. You just want a bigger one. You want the new, Beat, the Dre Beats, when you could have been fine just going out and getting yourself a $10, $15, $20 pair, damn it, a $10 pair of earbuds that would have done just as good. You still would have been able to hear it. Yet here we are struggling. Yet I constantly hear stories. Some of the YouTube pages I'm subscribed to, people just getting their cars repoed like crazy. People hiding their cars all over the place trying to get their car. One dude was renting a storage facility and parked his car at a storage facility so that he could hide it, and then so he was riding his bike from his apartment to the storage facility, opening up the storage facility, hopping in his car that they were looking for, driving his car, and then to work. And at work, he was hiding his car there. I mean, this is what it is until it's like hide and seek. For what? To impress people that don't matter. That don't matter. And now we can't even impress people by paying our bills. That's where we are. That's what it is. I want a brand new car. Is your car driving? Is your car working? You might want to just drive that. Drive that. And if you think things are going to get better, which people have been saying that for a while, but since the zombie plague, since CV-19 came, things ain't got better. Things have gotten worse. People thought they got the little stimulus checks and blew through those things real quickly. And everyone thought, oh, the new president is going to bring, and we're going to be okay. And what you're seeing right now is a gross amount of change. I mean, it's changing everything's changing. And some people say it's for the better. Hey, here's what I know. The people that are changing it in the White House, they ain't feeling it. But you and I are. You and I are. And that's, That's the big thing. I hope you're getting ready. I hope you are ready. I hope you take every week and make your position better. Harden your position for the times that are coming. Bless y'all. Have a blessed day. Shalom.